Hello Heavy Metal Ladies and Masters, I'm Heavy Metal Momma and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am reviewing the Killstar World's End wallet and the Scarlotte messenger bag. But before we get to that, remember to like this video, comment down below to discuss any of the things that come up in the video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and thank you to all of you that already do. Hit that notification bell so you can find out whenever I upload, and welcome. So for Christmas I got the World's End wallet and the Scarlotte messenger bag, both by Killstar. It's taken me a little while because of lockdown. Obviously they haven't been in quite as much use as normal because who's going anywhere to use a bag or a wallet? But I've finally taken them to the supermarket enough that I can give you my lowdown, my full review of these two items. So let's do the World's End wallet first of all. Here we have the World's End wallet. I really like this wallet. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's very me. So we have pentagram hardware here at the front in a lovely silver. It is of course faux leather, as all Killstar stuff is. I believe they are a vegan company, so it's all faux leather. We have a popper closure here, which is also made out of the same silver hardware. I suppose they're like rivets. We've got the rivet that's the popper, a rivet here, and another rivet there. So this flaps open so that you've got, like, I would call it a flap closure. On the back we have a coin zip. We'll come to that in a minute. We open up and we have a multitude of card space and another coin zip here. So both the coin zips have Killstar hardware detail. So the one on the outside is a larger zip closure and the one on the inside also has the Killstar branding on, but it's a little bit smaller. Now, these zips suck. They are rubbish. They are really, really cheap. Disappointingly cheap. So here I have the handbook for the recently deceased wallet. This wallet is old, like one of my first Killstar items that I ever got. It has been absolutely loved to death. It's still a great wallet. It's still in great condition. The only problem with it is that the coin purse here, the lining has come out, which means that when you've got coins in there, they end up, oh, there's one in here actually that I found, they end up down here. So hence why I wanted to replace it. Yep, there's a 5p in there. So, but look at this zip. This zip is one chunky full metal teeth zip. It's a really, really good zip. The silver detailing has come off now. It's brass now. When I originally got it, it had like a silver coating on. Same with the zip closure. So the zip closure is the same. If you look at them, they're the same. But this zip is a nasty, cheap plastic zip. I mean, listen to that. It just sounds cheap. I have no idea how long it's going to last. My money's on not very long. And I suspect it's going to be a pain in the butt to replace. But it is a good sized coin wallet. On the back, you know, it's got quite a few coins in there. It also has the Killstar logo, I don't know if you can see it in this light, embossed into the faux leather here, which I quite like that detail. I think it's quite, you can see here, it says Killstar. I quite like that. I think it's, you know, it's a bit of a different detail. So obviously this is pretty heavy duty. So we have got 9 card slots here. And then we've got another 8 card slots here. We have another zip coin pocket here. Again, same cheap zip, but the actual zip closure pull is, you know, fairly decent metal. It's just the actual zip itself. Then you've got either side of this zip pocket. So hang on, I need to zip this up or all the coins can fall out. So you've got a pocket here that you can put notes in. You've got this zip pocket here. Another pocket here that you put notes in. And then you've got 1, 2, 3 pockets here to put notes in underneath the cards on this side. So all in, you can get 17 different cards in. You've got 5 different pockets for notes. These two here are seriously deep. You could get quite a wodge of notes in, or, you know, a piece of paper, you know, quite a big folded up piece of paper or something in there. It's definitely, look, you can see the concertina on the side. It can definitely take a larger thickness of paper in there, as well as these pockets here. So pocket wise, I'm really quite impressed. This one had 8 card pockets and then only 4 here. So there's definitely more card pockets in this one. This one had a note pocket here and a note pocket here behind the internal zip. So the internal zip on this is similar to this, although this one still feels cheaper than in the old handbook for the recently deceased. But it is beautiful. I do really like it. It's very well designed considering how much you can get in. It still folds very flat. You know, that fits in well. It's a usual Killstar size. I'm not quite sure on the exact measurements. I want to say it's about 6 inches by about 4 inches. I will put the actual measurements up here for you in centimetres and inches. But it's a nice wallet. I'm very, very pleased with it, other than the coin wallet. And I must admit, when it turned up, they all come in these lovely Killstar presentation boxes with a little, like a little dust bag that it goes in. And I was like, oh, here it is, it's here. And got it out of the box and the dust bag. And I was so disappointed by the zip. I honestly considered returning it. I was so disappointed with the quality of the zip. In the end, I decided that it was good to have a second wallet, because this is a great wallet, but it is starting to fall to pieces. So it's good to have 2 different wallets to swap between. But yeah, I definitely think that the zip quality has taken it from a 5-star wallet to a 3-star. So I would say don't buy it full price, get it in the sale. I always get it in the sale. I didn't pay full price for it. Although I was a bit miffed. I wanted to get it from Kate's Clothing because the other item, the bag, I got from Kate's Clothing, and by the time I got around to actually buying it, because I think I was waiting to see if something else came into stock, it sold out on Kate's Clothing. Neither of these items are available on Killstar's website anymore. I will put links to other shops that are selling both items down below in the description so that you can always pick one up from there. Okay, let's move on to the main event. This is the Scarlotte messenger bag. I've got it here. So this is like a heavy metal satchel. So it's the best way to describe it. Again, it is faux leather. We have, again, a large flap closure with a metal, like a push clip. So look, you push it in and then you push it up. It has got 3 pentagram details on the front of this one. So we've got 1 here and 1 either side. Then we have got spike details everywhere. We've got 5 spikes on the top front here, 2 here, 2 either side, and then 3 on each side as well. They're quite, my mum keeps saying that this is a deadly weapon. So kind of makes me like it more though, and she hates things like this. So it has got a zip at the back. This is a slightly better quality zip. It's still a plastic zip though. I was hoping for a metal zip, so I was a little disappointed in that. Again, Killstar branding on the pull though. This is a seriously large pocket. So here's my phone. This is the pocket I tend to put my phone into. It easily fits in this pocket here. You know, there's another sort of 3 inches at the end. It's a big old pocket on the back, which is great for, you know, you could get a tablet in there. You could, I don't know if you get a tablet in depth wise, but width, I mean, you could definitely get one of those bigger phones. I've got a normal size phone, but if you have one of those big ass phones, you could definitely get one of those in. So you've got these sort of like strap details here that is what attaches the pentagrams to the studs, and then you've got D-rings here as well, which I really like, the little D-rings. And then you've got what I would call a top carry handle. I mean, again, obviously the whole bag is made of faux leather because it's Killstar, they don't make anything other than that. Then you have a chain detail strap. So we've got chain either side on these removable clasps. There we are. You're not likely to lose it because they are quite difficult to get off. So if you push that like this and it opens up, you could do some damage with that. So these clips go through these eyelets either side of the bag here. The chain goes up to the faux leather shoulder strap here, which has a buckle, so it's adjustable. I have it on the smaller setting because I'm only 5'3", 160 centimetres. I'm a dink. I do not, you know, if I had this on the longest setting, it would be bashing me in the back of the leg. So, you know, it's a beautiful quality buckle though. Really, really impressed with the quality of the buckle and, you know, the strap itself. It's very comfortable to have on your shoulder. Definitely, definitely enjoy that. So, it's got this flap detail here with the push button. So you open it up, and then inside here we've got a really good size front pocket. So in my front pocket I have got Christmas cards that I never send. So I've got a notebook and pen, another notebook, letters from my hospital, a diary, a pen, a pay slip, and it would still fit more stuff in. This is a meaty little front pocket. It's great for little things. I like having my notebook in there. It makes it very easy to get to. And then we come to the main compartment of the bag. Now, this is a big bag. You could definitely get a small laptop in here, or quite a large tablet. This would be great for like school, university. I mean, it's a satchel. Whatever you would want a satchel for, you can definitely use this for. I quite like this. It's quite business goth work. I think people find it a little bit freaky. It only just fits in my locker at work though, so that is definitely something to consider. So we have one very large pocket inside here. So we've got the usual, what we call it's like the lip balm and tampon pocket that you have at the back here, which is a big pocket. I mean, I've got makeup remover wipes, lip bars, I've got business cards, I've got a lip brush, all sorts in there, and there's still loads more room in there. It's a big full-size pocket, and then at the front we've got what I call like the mobile phone pocket. So I don't put my mobile phone in there. I have got a pack of earphones and a pack of tissues in here. They're very cool tissues. And then in the main pocket I can easily get this wallet. I have got a tote bag, a thing of deodorant, sunglasses, car keys, a lipstick, 2 masks, lots of hand sanitizer. There's for some reason an elastic band. I think there's a pair of gloves in here, face powder. It fits a lot in, and it's not full. By any stretch of the imagination, it's not full. I do like having more than one pocket inside a bag, because where I basically have a skip on wheels as my handbag, I like to be able to at least categorise the inside of my skip. So for being able to find stuff, it does make it a little bit difficult to find your car keys, especially because when you've got it on your shoulder, even on the shortest strap, I'll open it up and I'll go to get my car keys and I can't quite get my hand into the bottom of it with it on my shoulder without taking some of the slack on the strap. So you can't just root around in the bottom and find your car keys, which invariably end up right at the bottom of the bag. I did an hour about putting them in the pocket in the back, but to be honest, that's actually more difficult because it's in at the back, so it makes it a bit more difficult to sort of find your way when you're looking for it. I really like this bag, but it's not my favourite handbag. It doesn't tick every box for me. I think if the strap could be made shorter, which, I mean, I might get my hole punch out and make some more holes in here so that I can make it a bit shorter, because I've got a belt hole punch, just, you know, specific belt hole punch, you know, so that I can make it a little bit shorter. But I didn't want to do any of that until I had given you guys a full review of this bag. It's great. The only other thing is it's front heavy, so it won't really show here on the sofa. If you put it down on a flat surface, it topples forward. I think it's partly because it's got this pocket at the front, but I think it's also with all these spikes and studs and bits of leather and stuff that all sit at the front, it's not balanced, so it falls forward. What they should have done was make it so that it was ever so slightly angled this way, so that it just slightly laid back, and then that would counterbalance the weight of all of this hardware on the front. So it does mean that, you know, you put it on a floor and it tends to go and fall over onto the spikes, which, you know, if you're at somebody's house that's very posh and they've got very nice polished floors, you might scratch their floor. I mean, these aren't sharp, they are rounded, but you could scratch someone's floor. So it's good, it's not great, it's definitely not my favourite Killstar bag. I still really love my Webuton bag, but the Webuton bag doesn't have a shoulder strap. I think if they'd made the Webuton bag with a shoulder strap, that bag would be my all-time favourite bag. Then I've got, I can't remember what it's called, the one with the moon on the front. That one was great, but just a little bit too small, and it doesn't have a carry handle, which was annoying. It's that thing of, I like the fact of having two straps. I like having a carry handle and a shoulder handle, but they've got to be the perfect length. And this is a great bag, but it is quite big. When we're going for a walk, when we and the kids go for a walk, because what else are you going to do at the moment, around the village, I don't take this bag with me because it's quite big. And the weight of the bag, where it's quite a large bag and it's quite weighty, it does sort of pull itself off your shoulder a bit. I am definitely going to try shortening the straps. I think that might help. But I tend to just take a very small, it's like a canvas bag that I have that's very comfortable, that I tend to take on my days out, as it were, just because it's more comfortable than this. But if I'm going to the shops and I'm not sure what I'm going to need, and I'm going to want hand sanitizer and masks and all those other things that are in there, I want to have my actual handbag with me. So it's great. It can be a little unwieldy. I do love it. I'd give this one a 4 out of 5. I think I'd give the wallet a 3 out of 5, but they do look badass together because they match, and you know me, I like to be matchy-matchy, so I really do like having them together. I think they look really, really cool together. I also like to wear them with the hat with all the spikes that Killstar did, and the boots, the Killstar boots. And I can't remember what the hat's called. I will put the name of it there. But I do love to have them all together. It's just this sort of sea of spikes and pentagrams. And it's awesome. It's all my heavy metal dreams. So I really like this bag. It's beautiful. It's just the practicality of it. It's just a little bit big. But I think if you want something that is satchel size, you want to be able to get a laptop in there, you've got a lot of paperwork, you can easily get A4 paper in here. It's kind of a shame that I didn't have this when I was at uni. I would have adored this at uni, and as it was, I had to have a really boring, sad backpack. But, you know, this was a long time ago that I was at uni, a long time ago, and it was quite difficult to get hold of really cool handbags back then. So, you know, I love this bag and I'm really pleased with this bag. I'm glad to have it in my collection, but I think if you told me I could only ever keep one bag, this wouldn't be the one. It would probably be a close contender, but it wouldn't be the one. So that is my review of the Killstar World's End wallet and the Killstar Scarlett messenger bag. Do you have either of these items? If you do, I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. Remember to like this video, to comment down below if you have any questions, especially if you're thinking of buying these. Let me know if you've got any other things that you would want to know about, anything that I didn't think to cover. I hope I've covered everything. I spent quite a long time going over it and looking at the different things that I would want to know if I was buying this without the knowledge that I have from owning it. Remember to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and thank you to all of you that already do. Hit that notification bell so that you can find out whenever I upload. And remember, people, stay heavy.